And that is the African tradition. We have been inundated with so many challenges, so many things that have hit us. And Kwame Ture used to always tell us, the closer you get to God, the closer the devil gets to you.
Mm-hmm.
My sister, earlier you had asked what got us here. What got us here was our success. The reason why everybody going buck wild crazy now is because of Black people's success. Clearly, African-American success. Now, some people might take issue. We changed America. If you want to know what democracy is like in America, ask what conditions are Black folk in. That is where democracy is in America.
Mm.
And right now, America got their knee on Black people's neck. There is no democracy here. And also, please understand what these folk are doing here. I was in a documentary called Race War. And in this documentary, there was Jared Taylor, who is the grandfather of white supremacy. And there was Richard Spencer. And at the end of the premiere, Jared Taylor and I went back and forth with each other for a while. Some people call it debate, but I can see that Zahir has put down in the message center, what Dr. Clark used to say, I only debate with my equals, everyone else I teach.
There you go.
Another thing Dr. Clark used to always say, in order to have a debate, you have to have two sides. You don't have a side. White folk ain't got no side.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why I go into all of my conversations knowing they don't have a side. I'm going to make you forfeit this conversation one way or
another. I was about to say that.
One way, and by any means necessary, I'm going to make that happen because I know you don't have a side. And you see, the other thing, family, about this whole concept is the idea that, when I started speaking, the first thing I said is I would have liked to have told you, my ego would have liked to have told you that I said the most important thing in this movie. Now, next to that, I would like to tell you that a Black person told you the most important thing in this movie. He said, but in being honest, I have to tell you the truth. The person that said the most important thing in this movie for all of us to walk out of this movie house forever remembering is what Richard Spencer told you. And what Richard Spencer said in that movie on camera is it ain't about morality. It's about winning.
Mm.
He said morality is weakness. What did that guy say about that guy that voted in favor of what the Democrats wanted? He said, I didn't send you there to do the right thing. I sent you there because we must win.
Mm-hmm.
What they sell their mother, they lie, steal, and cheat. I'm not talking about all of them. I'm talking as a group. There are exceptions to all rules. I don't speak in absolutes, but I ain't got time. The Honorable Elijah Muhammad used to say, when we talk about good white people, which exist, but check this. He said, there's 1,000 wolves outside your door. 100 of them would put their life on the line to protect you. The only challenge is when you look out your window, you don't know where those 100 are. Are you willing to go outside?
Mm. Mm.
See, I ain't got time to look.
Great question.
I don't have time to look for good white people. I know you're there, but in that mix, you all look alike to me. So, like I tell people, I'm prejudiced. I prejudge. And if you think I shouldn't prejudge you, then you ain't looking out for my better interests. You ought to encourage me to hold you suspect until you prove to me you're not like the other 900.
Because in that regard, you do not understand us, and you're not trying to. You are yourself prejudging because you don't understand.
And you're just trying to look out for yourself to make yourself feel good.
Right.
Like you're not one of those people. You may not be one of those people. Then stop acting like.
Mm-hmm.
Edwin Kobe used to always say, "Don't." He said Booker T. He's from Dominica in the Caribbean, not the Dominican Republic, the island of Dominica. he used to say, Booker T, don't tell me nothing about no good white people. Because good white people act as shields for the bad ones.